Hey guys, today me and Glo are going to teach you how to do frontside and backside 50-50s.
Hey you guys, before Uzi and Glo get into teaching you this trick, I just want to say a couple things to give you the confidence to take this first ledge trick on head strong. So first things first is when you're on a skateboard, you want to make sure that you are very, very comfortable riding your skateboard before you start thinking about doing any kind of ledge or obstacle tricks for that matter. You want to make sure you can ride really well, and to do that, you want to make sure that you're riding your skateboard everywhere. You want to take it from your house to the store. If you're going to skate with friends, make sure you're skating a lot. Make sure you get really, really comfortable riding that skateboard, because when you're doing ledge tricks and grind tricks, any kind of slide tricks, that board control is very, very important in finding your balance on those tricks. So you want to make sure you're really, really good at riding. You want to make sure you're down with that. And you want to make sure that your ollies are on lock. Your ollies are the fundamental trick of getting into different grinds, slides, and different trick variations. So you want to make sure that you have a solid ollie. You get a really good pop, you can level it out. And if you don't know how to ollie, hold off on this video and go to watch the how to ollie on a skateboard video that Aaron just dropped a few weeks ago. It will help you a ton. But if you got your ollies down and you can ride really well, you are ready to tackle your first ledge trick. And last thing I want to cover before Uzi and Glo give you the deep dive on how to do a frontside and backside 50-50 is, what is frontside and backside? To a beginner skateboarder, that can be something that is really, really confusing. So we want to make sure we break it down for you. And hey, if you're at a skate park and you're an advanced skater and you see someone struggling, make sure you take the time to go out of your way and help out that new skating generation, because we want everyone to know what skateboarding is. We want everyone to know what the proper vocabulary is, what everything means. So make sure you be nice and go help some people out at the skate park. So basically, frontside and backside when you're doing ledge tricks is a little different than when you're just doing like a flat ground back 180 or flat ground frontside 180. It's actually backwards. So we're gonna teach you a way to think about it very easily. And that way is, if you're facing the ledge and your toes are facing the ledge, that means it is frontside. It is a frontside trick if the ledge is in front of you. If the ledge is behind you and your heels are facing the ledge, that means it is backside. And that's it. That's as easy as it is. If you're rolling up to a ledge and your toes are facing it and it's in front of you, that means it's frontside. If you're rolling up to a ledge and your heels are facing it and it is behind you, that means it is backside. And now you got it down. You are ready to take on your very first ledge trick, the frontside and backside 50-50. I hope you guys are excited. We're so stoked to see you all progress. Uzi, take it away.
All right, number one, first grind to learn is a frontside 50-50. For a frontside 50-50, what you're gonna do is you come up with your toes facing where the ledge is gonna be. Just ollie up, both trucks land on the coping, slide right off. That'd be a frontside 50-50. All right, for a frontside 50-50, you're gonna really wanna be able to have your ollies down pretty good. Have your ollies to where they can level out, because you're gonna wanna get both trucks on the ledge. And if you can only get it like this, you might miss your back truck, or front truck might miss. So you're gonna want to have your ollies to where you can pop it, get a decent height off the ground, and level it out. And then to practice, you can try doing ollies onto like a crack or something where you have to line the trucks up after your ollie. That'd help a lot. Another thing you can do is just try, like when you first try it on a really short, like the smallest ledge you can find, like this tall, like really small, just so you can get the feeling of ollieing onto something and getting your trucks onto something. After that, it's pretty much about practice. You're gonna wanna keep practicing that, be able to consistently get your trucks onto a ledge. From there, you could start hitting bigger and bigger ledges, but also, I think I missed a step. So you ollie, leveled out, get both trucks on the ledge, and then to get off, there's two things you can do. You can either ride off the end of the ledge, or if that's not possible, or if you just want to add some style to it or whatever, you get on it, and to pop off, you just kind of pop like an ollie. You can just pop the tail a little bit, and usually it'll get you off there, or you can literally pop an ollie off the ledge, but it's kind of up to you which way you'd prefer. So how you're gonna want to approach the frontside 50-50 is, I would say, don't come perfectly parallel to it, although you can if it feels comfortable to you. I would come at just a little bit of an angle, just so you can make sure you get over the ledge. So you come a little bit at an angle, pop, level out the board, and then you can either try to aim for both feet to land on the ledge at the same time, or if it's too hard and you're not there with your ollies, you can kind of cheat it and put your front truck down a little bit first and then put your back truck in line so that both trucks are on the ledge. It's kind of just up to you. Depends on what you feel more comfortable with and your skill level for your ollies. So once you get onto the ledge, if this is like your first time doing 50/50s, it might be kind of weird because the thing about it is when you're standing on your board on flat ground, the board's flat like this. When you ollie into a ledge, since two wheels are off the ledge, the board's gonna be kind of tilted like this, and it might feel a little weird, but you just gotta try to keep your weight just straight above the board like you normally would. If anything, if you say you ollie onto the ledge and your board is like feeling like it's gonna slip out, you can try ollieing onto the ledge and just leaning back just a little tiny bit. So your weight's like this. If your board's like that and you feel like it's sliding like that, you can lean backwards like this, which it looks silly when I'm explaining it right now.
Sorry, Dan.
You can just,
Train's bodying you right now.
so as I was saying, you're on the ledge like this, right? If the board feels like it's slipping down like this, you can just lean back just a little tiny bit, like just the smallest amount, and that will make you in line with your board and it will just stay in the ledge pretty solid. All right, so some things that could go wrong with the frontside 50/50. Let's say, this might look silly, but I'm gonna try to explain it the best I can. Say here's the ledge, like here's all the ledge, right? Here's the coping. You can ollie on and just barely get your front wheels or your like toe side, I guess, wheels on, and the board might slip off like this. You can ollie on and miss the coping, and then you'll just ride straight. Or you can also ollie on, miss one truck or the other. All that really will happen is you're just not really gonna grind or anything. You're just gonna land in it and kind of walk out a bit. Yeah, so when you say this is the ledge right here, this is the coping, ollie on, you kind of wanna ollie more so that the wheels that are hanging off are almost like touching the coping. So a lot of your board is on the ledge. Like this much of your board will be on the ledge. So this wheel are gonna be rolling on the ledge, and then these two wheels will be hanging off, but like the coping like more on this side of the board, you know? That way, the board's not gonna slip out like that. It's just gonna ride, land on it, ride, get out, clean. All right, so to cover this whole thing, frontside 50/50, the ledge is gonna be on the side where your toes are pointing. You're gonna wanna come at just a little bit of an angle, come up to it, have a good ollie in the air, see the ledge, see the coping, try to get both trucks on, whether that's like hitting them both down at the same time or kind of going like this, one at a time. Keep your weight right above the board. If anything, you can lean back a little bit. It'll keep your board in there nice and solid. Right along the ledge, and then you can either roll off the end or you can pop just a little bit, land on the ground, roll away, and then you should have done your first 50/50.
What's up, guys? It's Glo here, and today we are gonna get some tips on how to back 50. And I'm not really a frontside guy, so I'm gonna go with the backside teaching. I learned backside first. Sometimes people are just natural with going backside. Some people just like going frontside. I'm a backside guy, so hey, today we're gonna get some good tips in. Backside 50/50 is where your shoulders are back to the ledge. So frontside, your shoulders are in front of the ledge. Backside, your shoulders are behind you. Some people tend to ollie frontside easier, but sometimes your shoulders just drift you backwards sometimes, and that's just how it works. And that is the key to a back 50, is ollieing as high as the ledge and just placing it, boom. And also with the back 50, it's where both of your trucks are on the ledge. So here's the ledge, it's on it like that. I tend normally to aim for the wheels, so when you lock in, you're on there. It's one of the best feeling grinds. And it's all good if you're just a beginner and you're like, dang, backside, that seems so hard. When I first started skating, this was the first grind I've ever grinded. I went outside, I waxed the curb up, and I just would roll like this onto the curb, and then I would get the grind, and for some reason, my shoulders would keep me inside of the ledge so I could grind a little bit more. Same with the front side. You could go and grind, just roll on, wax the ledge up, and you could. That was my first ever grind experience, and I was hooked since then. So you will understand it's all good if you can't even 50/50, because I remember growing up as a kid, I could barely push. I would roll and get a little grind in, and I could just feel it, and that changed my life, and that will give you the next steps to wanting to learn how to grind. It feels so good. How I learned how to get into a real good 50/50, I would practice outside. I would find a curb with grass. I'm not gonna lie, when there would be a little grass on the side, and I would just ollie into it. I'd just keep on ollieing. Sometimes I would miss, I would go over, that's okay. Or sometimes I would ollie, it would go crooked, and I would go into like feeble or something, or my front truck wouldn't get on. It's all good because that's what the grass is for. This is to get you the feel. Then once I start getting the solid ones, I would just pop, boom. You gotta ollie as high as the ledge and just nice, settle, just land on top of it and cruise. It's one of the best feelings ever. Also, some other tips when you do back 50s, it's okay to find a curb, whatever does the job, a piece of wood even. If you could just get the feeling of ollieing and getting onto that, or even just riding next to a curb and just grinding it, it'll help you in the long run, trust me. With the back 50, 10, you ollie and you lean forward. Like on a front 50, you ollie and you get stuck and you go forward. Same with the back 50, it's the same principle. So when you keep your shoulders in line with the board, that's how I try to do it. Not lean over the top. When I say you ollie and then you go forward a little, try to keep your weight back so you don't get stuck and then you go forward. It's better to kind of lean back and just chill. Just lean back a little when you do it, because you tend to ollie, and like I said, you'll go forward over the board, and that is, it's okay if you do that, but it's always better to lean back when you do it. If there's any other problems, if you're going forward, try it at the end of the ledge. Like literally try to get both your trucks on the bare minimal. So you just boom, boom, you tip it. And then you could just start slowly grinding more, and you'll feel more and more comfortable. And then you'll be like, wow, this is what a back 50 is. This is the best feeling. There's a few things that could go wrong, just like any other trick in skateboarding. It's all good. I'm gonna say the top 3 common ones I get. Sometimes I ollie and I just miss my front truck and I go to feeble and I just jump off. That's one of the #1 problems everyone has with back 50. So if you're having that problem, it's all good. You just gotta straighten your shoulders out, pop a little more, lean a little back, and it will go perfect. I'm telling you. The second problem is just when you completely ollie over the whole ledge and you just miss the 50-50 and you just pretend you're grinding, but you're just riding on the side of the ledge. It's all good. That means you just pop too much. Nothing's really gonna happen. You're just gonna roll. It's gonna even feel like a manual or something. That means you pop too much. You got too much muscle or something. So keep on trying. Give it a little less pop and aim more for your trucks, and boom, back 50, there it is. #3, you don't ollie high enough. It happens to me all the time. Sometimes you just underestimate the 50-50 and you just ollie and your board doesn't go, and you just with your feet on top of the ledge and you're just like, wow, where's my board at? And you're kind of confused because it felt so good, like you were gonna back 50 and you're gonna grind and roll away, but your board's not there and your feet are on top of the ledge and you get wax on your shoes sometimes. It's all good. That's just part of the skate game. Nothing too major. You'll get through the day. Do a little shoe wipe, you know what I mean? Wax the ledge up and then you'll be back 50 and into the sun. The top 3 keys to back 50, you wanna have a solid approach. You wanna bend your knees. You wanna get into it. You wanna feel it, because you don't wanna underestimate any trick, because that's how stuff goes sideways sometimes. So you want to get up there, you want to eye your ledge out, you want to feel it, maybe give it a little bit of wax so you don't get stuck. Approach the ledge at a slight angle, bending your knees, give it that nice solid pop, lift your knees up, boom, slam the trucks on, grind, boom, and just lift out. And with that being said, that is a back 50. As long as you aim both trucks and both of your trucks are grinding at the same time, that is a 50-50. No one can tell you it's not. And if anyone does tell you, hey, it's all good. And if you ever slip out on the back 50, it's all good, because I done slipped out plenty of times. It's okay if you can't back 50 and you can't front 50. That's how the world works sometimes. I'm a guy that I could back 50 a handrail, but I can't front 50. I'll admit it to you guys, it's okay. So don't feel like less. Hey, all 50-50s feel good. Whatever makes you feel good and whatever keeps you grinding and keeps you shredding, keep on doing that. And I hope you got some good 50-50 tips from us, and I can't wait to see your 50-50s.
All right, everyone, Glo and Uzi did a fantastic job breaking down the front side and backside 50-50. I think you all have the confidence now to go out there and learn. both of these tricks. So we are super supporting you. We know you can do it. We believe in you. All of us here at the Braille team, we know you can do it. We know you can learn how to skate. And this is step one in a ledge journey. So we hope you're excited. We hope you're ready. Watch this video as many times as you need and get those 50/50s down. There's some videos right there. Go ahead and check them out. Subscribe, like, leave those comments below, and we will see you in the next video.